All right, I got a CD1 here, our big core drill. Now this is gonna apply to the CD1 and the CD4. But I wanted to shoot a quick little video if you ever gotta change out your rotating union. Usually you'll notice this is a problem when oil starts to leak out from where it's not supposed to be leaking out because the little fitting in there is worn out. So on the CD1, I left the bit on here because I can lower the table. If you have a CD4, you'll need to take your bit off. You're gonna lower your head down. You're gonna undo the 4 bolts. There's a 10 millimeter Allen wrench, and then raise your ram back up so it's out of your way. That's gonna give you access to here. Then there's gonna be a little slot here you can stick your wrench into, and that's gonna allow you to turn the head here. You can actually see it coming up a little bit because I already loosened this. Now this is a left-hand thread, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna unthread that, then I can pull this piece out, and then I can drop the new one in, tighten it down, put the ram back on, and we're ready to run again. We got our machine taken apart. Now I'm gonna put the rotating union back in. Remember, this is left-hand thread. Just getting this a little bit lined up there. And grab my wrench. This is a 15/16 wrench. Make sure we get our threads lined up. You definitely don't want to strip this out. All I'm doing is holding it in the rotating union in place with this wrench, and I'm turning the arbor with my hand to tighten that up. And now that we got to the bottom there where it's touching, I'll put a wrench on the shaft, and then we'll just snug that up a little bit, not going crazy tight on that. Make sure you compress the O-ring in there. Then we can grab our tube that comes off. You can see I redid the Teflon tape that's on this. That's really the hardest part of doing this job. You grab a wrench and tighten that up. Not going crazy tight, just snug on all these parts. All right, so that replaces our rotating union. Now we'll bring this ram back down so it's touching the plate here, and then I can put our bolts back in the top. You're gonna put your cover on. Now the one thing I would do before you put your cover back on is grease all the bearings since you got it open. Might as well go ahead and grease them. There's one there, although this one you grease from the front. These two you grease in the back here, and then you got 2 up here that you should grease. That's how you replace your rotating union.